friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the world of football. Well, as we all know, recently FIFA suspended the All India Football Federation for third party intervention in its day-to-day affairs. It was as simple as that. This was the only, objection which FIFA had, and clearly Indian football was in a very big jeopardy. And in turn, to react and resolve the situation, the Supreme Court on 22nd of August terminated the COA, that is the Committee of Administrators, from taking care of the day-to-day operations of the All India Football Federation. And this was a major statement, a verdict by the Supreme Court, which initially thought of having the COA in charge of the daily affairs from 18th of May, and following Praful Patel's letter to FIFA, which instigated FIFA's doubt on the AIFF, it was clear that the Supreme Court is taking all the necessary actions to ensure that the FIFA ban is uplifted. And this is something which is very good news for Indian football, because moving forward, now that the Supreme Court has passed this verdict that the COA will be terminated from their actions, now the acting general secretary of the AIFF, Mr. Sunando Dhar, has written a letter to FIFA on behalf of the AIFF, requesting them to lift the ban, which will ensure that India can successfully host the FIFA Under 17 World Cup, and also ensure that India will be participating in all the international competitions in the years to come. This will be a big news moving forward, because I personally feel that AIFF was culpable and responsible for the demise of football in India, and now that they have realized their mistake, things have gone too far down deep down the barrel, and I feel that Sunando Dhar has to take responsibility, and now is the time to react and ensure that all these problems are resolved one after the other. And Fatma Samura, who is the chief of FIFA, is yet to respond to that letter, and I feel that it will be a very good result, because in my opinion FIFA did not have any other objection against the AIFF. This was the first time that the All India Football Federation was suspended by the FIFA in its 85-year history, and so far we have never seen such a drastic state of affairs in the AIFF. And everyone are kind of blaming Praful Patel for what he had done in terms of extending his stay at the helm of affairs as the president of AIFF for 2 more years after his term actually finished in 2019. And he was unsuccessful in drafting the constitution, and he actually wrote a letter to FIFA, which kind of influenced FIFA's thinking that Indian football is being intervened by a third party, which in this case is the Supreme Court. And in this case, even the sports ministry has intervened. They are doing whatever it takes to ensure that AIFF will be following the National Sports Code, and all the day-to-day affairs of the AIFF will be running by the AIFF administration, and the acting general secretary will be ensuring that everything runs smoothly. And the initial date for the elections for the AIFF was supposed to be 28th of August. However, after, means they are waiting for FIFA's verdict on the same. Once the ban is lifted by FIFA, the elections will take place, and we might soon see an executive committee. And already, as we all know, the presidential nominations have already come, amongst which Baiching Bhutia is one such candidate for the same. We have Shaji Prabhakaran. We have, I think, means the person from Goa, from Churchill Brothers, who has been quite influential and quite active in terms of football development. And we are seeing many such people who are standing for the elections. And it won't be a very big surprise if a former player takes up the post, because as we all know, India is in a very, very grave situation. And for this to get overturned, if we want to see a positive outcome through this, we need to see former players take up the helm of affairs. because they truly understand the situation of players. They have gone through the process of playing football. They know what it takes to develop football, and we require a leader who will, act from the front. They would set an example which would set the tone for everyone down the hierarchy to follow the same. And everything looks quite pleasing on the eye when you have such an influential leader, but it is all down to what kind of actions are taken. There has to be no sign of politics in Indian football moving forward. And the acting general secretary in this case, Mr. Sunando Dhar, is requesting the FIFA to lift this ban so that India can function smoothly. AIFF can re-stabilize its position, and everything will be under normalcy. So guys, it is a huge statement made by the Supreme Court in the first place to ensure that the COA's actions are terminated, which is what the FIFA actually wanted. And accordingly, the acting general secretary Sunando Dhar has written this letter to FIFA. So guys, please let me know, how would this situation pan out for Indian football? Is AIFF on the verge of getting unsuspended? Are there good times coming soon for Indian football? And do you still believe that India will be hosting the FIFA Under 17 World Cup in October? Please let me know your thoughts, and if you liked this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your network. And the football mania is looking at daily updates, looking at stats, looking at analysis, and trying to get the best content for everyone in the football community. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.